Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at a completely new spot to me, something I've never tried out before, and it might work out pretty well. What I'm trying to do is, I'm on right now a little bluff cliff, kind of a really steep hill right off the highway, 50 yards, 60 yards off the highway, and straight down the hill from me, you guys can see, right down there, it's about 15 yards from me at the bottom, and I am tucked behind a bunch of grass right here. And I'm watching these deer come from all the way over there, down the hill, and are following this creek bottom. They follow this creek bottom into, there's a bunch of homes 200 some odd yards away from me. And a lot of these deer like to hide over there, and come through here in the evening and feed in there kind of at night. And I'm ambushing them before they get up there. This camera I had down below here, for the first half it wasn't working, and then the second half I readjusted it, started working. We had a couple 10 points on it, or one 10 point a couple times, and we also had an 8 point show up in the middle of the day.
About 3 different intersections we got going on here. We got one trail right there. We got another one coming right through here.
I mean, there's this trail right here, parallels this ridge.
The little ridge line, the creek
Ridge,
comes
and you can
down.
even see it split a little bit right there. It takes 2 different paths, kind of. Now they could eventually go up, but they could pop 50 yards away from your tree.
Back there, so there's plenty of water in this zone. Right in front of James, there is a path where the deer will cross. Very, very good sized deer moving through here. I'm gonna suspect that this is because it's kind of looked after and looked outside of the edge of what typical a lot of people hunt. We went ahead and set a trail camera right beside James on a nice trail. Let's go ahead and go to the next one.
The 8 point showed up at 12 o'clock one time. The 10 point showed up at 1:30 p.m. and then it showed up again at 2:30 p.m. approximately. It's kind of the middle of the day. I don't really know why it's coming down here, maybe to bed or something, but we're gonna see if we can ambush them coming from that direction, right across from me, and just try to cut them off. We'll see how well it goes, but fingers crossed, fingers crossed. All right, well, okay, so I'm headed back into the woods on November 29th here for the evening hunt, back into my tree saddle stand. Saw that one this morning that I don't think I got any footage of really. She came running out of the woods. I turned the GoPro on and pulled up, so maybe there's a little bit of GoPro footage of her, but she was running for some reason. I'm not sure. Maybe a coyote was in there, but I didn't see anything else come out of the woods or come close to my stand that I could see. But yeah, she ran, like weaved her way back and forth, and eventually heard her slow down, I think, and kind of trot off. But it was very weird. But saw that one this morning, and seen deer in the evening, but hopefully I can see some tonight. All right, here we are, back in the tree saddle, here for the evening sit. I got the iPhone for close-up footage, GoPro mounted to the gun. See if I can get a shot, get a good footage of the shot that way, and also that camera over there to get footage of the shot. It's not the best, but it'll make it pretty cool if we get a shot at a deer. Hoping for a buck to come in, a legal buck that I find myself okay with shooting. It's 2 o'clock, got about 3 hours of light, and we'll see what happens.
All right, guys, as we close out the first week of the PA rifle season here, it's now Saturday. I got a few surprises to show you, none of which we were able to get on camera, but we were able to film some deer and get some good footage of some deer. Just none of the shots were on camera. For this first week here, there were a total of 6 deer taken, 1 buck and 5 does. I got a doe myself, which we showed earlier. So I didn't want to disturb the area too much, so I passed up on it. But came back in yesterday evening, and I decided I've been hunting for 4 or 5 days now. I want to take a doe. I want to get a deer on the ground. And then in the morning, actually, Friday morning, I was able to put down a 7-point buck. It's a pretty nice one. He's not huge, but not the biggest I've killed before, but it's a nice one, respectable deer. Hung up on this and has been butchered and quartered up. But this is my buck here. It's about like a 14-inch inside spread. Got 7 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Funny story with that guy, that buck there. Earlier in the season during archery, I had been hunting in the exact same location, and I filmed that deer a little bit, and I'm 99 to 100% positive that it's the same buck. It's the same forked side, and the 3-point, the other side with 4 points looks very, very like almost exactly the same thing, and it's in the same exact location. And that we might throw that clip in there, but I'm almost positive it's the same buck. His one leg was broken when I saw him coming through. He came out of the woods down below me, and I saw him limping his way through there, and I scoped him out and realized he was a legal buck, and he looked like a pretty good buck. And it's Friday morning, and I decided to take the shot, and I hit him, took the shot right through his right shoulder. It put a hole right through his heart. He took about 3 steps and dropped and laid there. Wasn't dead right away, and I think he didn't die right away because, well, I think he didn't go very far, mainly because the fact that his one leg was already broken, and when I shot him through the other shoulder, that leg broke. So because after he went down, he was laying there and still moving a little bit with his head, but both his front legs were broken, so he couldn't go anywhere. He was moving for about a minute or two, and then he rolled over, and I didn't see anything else out of him, any more movement out of him. And all in all, it was a very good first week. Nice success for me, but everybody else that came up here had a fun time, and it's always a good time up at deer camp, you know, with your friends and with some family members up here too. But just let us know how you guys did in your first week, where you hunt, what sort of success you had, buck, doe, anything. It's always nice to hear those sort of things, that people are out there at their hunting camps having good fun and getting some deer. So with that, I'm gonna close her out. Catch you next time.